This is Ayn Rand's answer to a question asked after a lecture on the environmental movement. Should the government impose embargoes on dictatorships?
I wouldn't venture to say, should the government or should it not impose embargoes on dictatorships? That is a very technical question. I would say this: if embargoes are necessary, if a certain dictatorship like Cuba is quite a threat to this country, simply as a base for Soviet Russia, then if there is a demonstrable danger of war or physical attacks, then the government of a free country would have the right to impose an embargo on that country, therefore forbidding businessmen to deal with it. But you know what is much better, and what actually did happen in the 19th century? The government wouldn't have to forbid a businessman to deal with the bad countries of the time, like South American dictatorships, which has changed every few months. Wasn't forbidden, only the government would not protect or help citizens who dealt with unstable regimes of that kind. Therefore, the attitude of the government was, if you want to deal with dictatorships, do so at your own peril. And the dictatorships took care of the peril. The businessmen who collaborated did not come out of it too well. In modern times, it applies particularly to the businessmen who collaborated with Soviet Russia. And most of our big companies, unfortunately, did help to establish Soviet Russia economically. For details of that, read a book by Mr. Sutton on, I forget the exact title, it's the Western Industry and Soviet Economic Development, some title like that, but the author's name is Sutton, S-U-T-T-O-N. And it's a remarkable book on the history of American relationships to Russia. Businessmen who helped develop Russian industries and all but lost their shirt at it. And they're still trying to do it.